it's Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I wanted to try on some of the new things that I got during the recent Sephora sale. As I'm recording this, it's still going on. It's going to be going on through the 19th, and I do have another partial order coming. Not everything was ready to ship at the same time, and I will show you what else arrives when it gets here. But the first thing I wanted to put on was this. This is from Danessa Myricks. Danessa Myricks is new to Sephora. The brand has been around for a while, but this is the Power Bronzer. This is the cream bronzer. This is the lightest shade. It's just called Light. I have been loving cream products, so my face is not set yet, but it's time to put on some bronzer. Ooh, it's very creamy. I wonder what this is gonna look like. Oh, it looks like it blends really nicely. I'm gonna just use this, just lightly tap it in, kind of load it up, and then on the back of my hand to make sure I don't have too much excess product. And then I'm just gonna start lightly stamping ever so lightly because I need some color to my face. That's actually really pretty and super easy to blend. I mean, it blends itself. Oh my goodness. So without, let's fix this side. This blended so easily. I am super impressed, and it's super creamy to the touch. Like, it's very creamy, and I like that it's not too dark. I feel like it brings a nice warmth and dimension to my face. I add a little bit here to my hairline, a little bit down here. I'm kind of bronzing, trying to, goodbye COVID, wait, it's okay. I've been dying to try some new cream blushes. I have been very into blush and very into cream blush, and I really wanted to try one from Tower 28. And then I saw this little duo. This is the Power Duo, and you get one of their cream blushes, which is normally $20, and one of their glosses, and they're both full size, and I love that. I probably would have picked a different shade of cream blush, but hello. We'll see. So this is the shade Cashew, and this is the shade Beach Please. I don't know that I'm going to use the gloss today. Who knows? We'll see. Well, it's okay. Just use the same brush, kind of lightly pick it up, kind of bounce it around the back of my hand, make sure I don't have too much product on here, and just kind of hit the, ooh. Oh, hello. I feel like this blends really nicely with the cream bronzer, and that was the whole idea, liquid and cream products. This is really nice. I, again, will tell you I was a little bit worried because the initial swatch was pretty deep. But the nice thing is it blends out really nice. And I think, you know, if you don't use as much product as I did on that swatch, it blends out like this way really nice too. I like that this has kind of a subtle glow to it. Not a greasy glow, but it does have kind of like a subtle sheen. And I feel like that's really pretty. I had been dithering between a couple of powders to pick up during the sale. One was from Kosas, and the other one was the Dior. I decided to go this way. This is their Face and Body No Powder, because somebody, and I forget who it was, sent me a DM in my Instagram saying that they had watched somebody else reviewing both of the powders, and this one made them look less dry. As a 46-year-old woman who deals with my under eyes looking dry, where I have expression lines, you know, if I get too much powder in there, it just makes me look older. I was like, maybe we'll try this. This is just the shade 0 Neutral, which is their lightest shade, but I'm just gonna grab a clean brush. Ooh, I love the imprint. It's so pretty. It says Dior, not for long. Am I picking anything up? Like, it's like there's nothing on the brush. Let's see. I'm just gonna take this right in through here. I'm gonna give myself a quick little powder down everywhere. I was worried that if I powdered and then put cream products over the top that it was gonna be a bad situation. And I did not want that to happen. But I definitely also want to give myself a little bit of longevity when it comes to all the blush products and the cream products that I've put on so far. You know what's funny is I just keep digging in here like nothing's wrong, and I can hardly see it on my skin. What? What just happened? Hello? My under eyes don't look dry. Of course, it depends on how it wears. I don't feel, I'm pretty impressed on initial application. The one thing that I'll tell you is I always find that if a powder can look a little dry and powdery, like with first application, sometimes as the day progresses and the oils start to come through the makeup and through the skin, it makes it look less powdery. Of course, you can always, you know, spray it with a setting spray and kind of take down that powdery look. But I like when a powder goes on looking like this, it looks kind of blurred, diffused, not dry, because then it just means it looks more and more and more skin-like as the day progresses. Oh, I'm very impressed with this. I may end up taking it off later, but I am going to throw this on. This was the exact shade I would have picked for myself had I gotten it as a single, but I was so glad to get it in a set, because normally the lip gloss, oh, I love the lip gloss, is $18 in the full size. I got something that has been out of stock everywhere, and I've been meaning to get for, is it 3 or 4 years now, and I just haven't pulled the trigger. And it's this. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand. And this is in the original shade Spotlight, which is, I think, the first shade she came out with. But it looks like this. I do have her contour wand, which I really like. I have had this for a while, and I think it's the most natural, lovely, I don't know, this might have like bumped it out of the spot, but I think for contour it's really nice and easy. But I have seen so many people loving this and like kind of just raving about it. So I'm just gonna squeeze some up here through the little sponge applicator. And instead of putting it on my face, I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. Oh, that's so pretty. Now that I've set my face with powder, I don't want a liquid product kind of messing it all up. So I'm gonna take a little bit here and we'll just tap it on the high points and see what it's like. I do have a lot of Charlotte Tilbury highlights. I have the Bar of Gold, I have the Bar of Gold palette, I have the original Hollywood, what is it, the bronzing highlighting set that comes in that rose gold duo. I have one of her Glowgasm palettes. I have a lot. Ooh, this is pretty, and it doesn't look like it's too much. Oh, I like the way this is turning out, that's for sure. I want to throw some eyeliner on, and I got something that I'm not sure how I'm going to handle it. This is one of the Danessa Myricks Color Fix kind of cream colors, but it's a matte, and I got the shade Chocolate, and it's a little tube of super pigmented, like the craziest pigment ever, and it lasts for 24 hours. So that's exciting and also a little concerning because I got to make sure I get it in the right spot. I don't think I need a lot, like the smallest of small amounts. Then I'm going to take this angled brush here and kind of just load it up. I have been looking for a product that I could put in my waterline. And maybe chocolate's not the color, maybe I needed to get black. Or maybe I need to get black and mix the two and get like a really dark, because this right here is literally like a chocolate color. But I was hoping for something just a little bit deeper, and my goal is to put it in my waterline and not blink and not have it transfer and then have it dry and stay only in the top and not the bottom. So hold your breath, cross your fingers, here we go. So these dry pretty fast. I got too close to my eyeball with the brush and then I blinked, and so I'm going to try and see if I can quickly get this color out of the waterline where I don't want it. So obviously there's a learning curve. I don't know how I got like a little teeny tiny drop here. I tried to wipe it away and of course it smeared. So now I'm going to relayer my color corrector, my concealer, my foundation, my powder all over this area here, and hopefully be able to make it look like it never happened. So I finished my eyes up. The box says that this is waterproof. And I have been rubbing, I had it here on the back of my hand for like a solid 10 minutes. And waterproof possibly, but not smudge resistant, because I keep getting, I don't know if you can see it, like what looks like a little bit of a rusty brown residue in my lower lash line. Like, oh, I've got a little bit of it right here. and a little bit in the inner corner. And I have just been taking a Q-tip, and trying to just get rid of that. Because my goal is to have my lower waterline not be red. That'll make me look like I have tired or sick eyes. And I wouldn't be as concerned if it was brown, but this has a red base to the pigment. I don't know that this is gonna work for me. I'm gonna have to keep trying this, but this has me worried. Maybe what I need to do next time is to run a dry Q-tip along the upper waterline, keep my eye open, you know, put the product, let it dry, and then see if it continues to transfer. I have a couple of other tactics I'm willing to try, but I think it looks really pretty, except for the fact that it's going where I don't want it to go. And this leaves me just a little worried. I did pick up a lipstick. I wasn't planning on it. I wasn't really going to. And then I saw this and I was like, yes, this is from Gucci. This is their Glow and Care lip color, and this is the shade Devotion. Oh, it's so pretty. It's supposed to be like a balm and a lipstick all together. It says it's long wear, but long wear for a balm, I don't know. I do like how shiny it is. It has a faint, what is this? Almost like a floral. Are Gucci lipsticks normally scented? I don't know. I don't have any. If you have some and you know, let me know. But I like the idea of a kind of a sheerer color that is nourishing, that does have tint to it. So I'm not gonna lie, the packaging drew me in. Like this down here at the bottom, it's so lovely. I thought this was gonna be different. It just looks like printed plastic, but I'm okay with that. It says Gucci on the top. And I do like that it's slimline, especially with a more pigmented color like this. I did build it up. You know, one swipe would be like this. And I did go over this several times as I wanted a little bit more pigment. And I do feel like this color works well with the Tower 28 Beach Please blush that I have on. I feel like it all works together nicely. So this is not a mask safe lipstick, obviously, because it is balmy, it is glossy, it is nourishing. It's not going to really stay in one place. I think this might do better for me if I were to wear it with a lip liner, but I wanted to see what it looked like just on its own. I think it's super pretty. It does make my lips look hydrated. Sometimes product can collect in the lines of my lips and that makes them look older. This isn't doing that yet. I don't know if it will. I'll have to let you know. I do find that the outside, especially up along the Cupid's bow and the upper lip, the edge of the lip is a lot less defined than it used to be, and sometimes a shiny, nourishing product like this will start to feather out. I'll keep you updated on this, but I love the way that it feels. It doesn't really feel heavy. It feels like I'm wearing just a comfortable balm. I don't know if it was $40 fabulous, but I'm here to try stuff. Let's see what it's like. Another thing that I purchased was a small size of the Atelier Cologne Lemon Island. I love the fragrances from Atelier Cologne. I remember discovering them over a decade ago when they were in a Birch box and before they were even available at Sephora. So this is a fragrance I have not smelled, but the notes sounded good. I hope I didn't. Maybe I should spray it in the box. Oh, it smells so pretty. Okay, we're putting this on today. Some of the notes are lemon from the Indian Ocean, jasmine from India, and vanilla from Madagascar. So it's got a little hint of sweetness because of the vanilla. I have a lot from this brand because I feel like their fragrances are unique. Especially before you could get them at Sephora, I would have people like, what are you wearing? But I love their fragrances. I have quite a few. I must have like 7 or 8. And I don't get like the big sizes, like the $280 bottle size, because like it's 4 ounces of product and that's a lot to go through. Even the $80 like 1 ounce ones are still hard for me to get through. I really prefer this size, 1/3 of an ounce. This is the perfect size for me. I don't like spray aggressively. I want a real light layer of scent that kind of dissipates throughout the day. But some of my favorites from them, I love the Rose Anonyme. I really love the Silver Iris. That's the one that they only sell in the full size, and that's a lot. The other citrus scent that I love is the Pomelo Paradise. I do have the Orange Sanguine. I do have the California Clementine. I do have several of the other citrus scents, but I'll have to let you know whether I continue to reach for this. And that's usually what happens, which is why I don't want to get like the giant size. I want to, am I going to use it? Am I going to love it? Let me show you what else I picked up during the sale. This was kind of exciting to me. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This is a duo pack. Normally, if you buy these and they come like in their own little boxes one at a time, you were paying $31 for this. And I got this set that came like this for $45 plus my percentage off. So excited to have this. I am very close to hitting like the bottom of my cleansing bar, my cleansing balm that I have open right now. I also picked up another replacement of my Olaplex number 3. I love this stuff. It helps keep my hair my curls, if they ever start to feel dragged out, I'll use this and then kind of like spring right back to life. I like that a lot. But a lot of highlights. So not only did I get the one from Charlotte Tilbury, the light wand, I also got a Dior highlight, and I was dithering this and a different one, and the truth is I didn't need either. Ooh, bougie. This is the Dior, ooh, she's so pretty. The Nude Glow Luminizer, the Dior Skin Nude Luminizer. This is just in the shade 01. Oh, so pretty. I don't really need any more highlighter, but we'll just tap a little bit here on the high points. I was under the impression that the entire packaging was silver. This is clear plastic on the bottom. I feel like I remember seeing Mel Thompson talk about her Dior highlights, and the whole packaging isn't plastic. The whole packaging is metal. And I feel like that deserves to come in like a little velvet pouch like this. I feel like this, it's obviously plastic on the top and plastic on the bottom. I don't think that this merits a velvet pouch. Maybe it's Dior trying to cut corners where they can. I don't know, but I'm hoping that the product on the inside is gonna be amazing. This is the last thing that I picked up. This is one of the Sephora Favorites Clean Me Up kit. I normally don't go for the Sephora Favorites kits, but there were some things in here I really wanted to try. It comes in this bag that is weird because it's basically, it feels just like paper, and it looks just like paper was cut and sewn with a zipper. That's okay. There's a couple of full-size products here. One is from Kosas. This is their Hyaluronic Lip Balm. This is the shade Rush. Ooh, it's a very soft tint. Ooh, I like that. And it also came with a full size of the Ilia multi-stick, and this is in the shade Dreamer. So I would probably use this as a cream blush, but I have, of course, been in love with cream products recently. This was kind of what pushed it over the edge for me, and I know it's kind of silly, but I didn't want to buy the full size because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. This is from Tarte. It's their Breezy Cream Bronzer in the shade Seychelles. So it's like the cheapest, chintziest little sample packaging. Oh, that is buttery and smooth. Wow. So I wanted to try this. This is the silliest thing ever. I don't know that you could even get more than one use out of this. This is from Milk. It's their vegan milk moisturizer. This reminds me, just the size. When you were a kid, did you ever beg your parents for quarters when you were at the grocery store so you could put them in those little containers, like the gumball machines or whatever? You put the quarters in and then you turn it, and a big giant plastic container like comes out the chute, and you were just like, what did I get? That's what this feels like. This should be rattling around inside of one of those containers. Ridiculously small. That's going to get lost instantly. I also got a Supergoop Glowscreen SPF 40. I will tell you at a different time. I'm looking for a new SPF. My favorite SPF, my Korean favorite, the Beach Shield from Crave. They've discovered that it's not 50 SPF. And I was like, what? Okay, so I'm looking for a new SPF. And there also is a sample in here from Glow Recipe of their Papaya Sorbet Cleansing Balm. So it's just a little sample. That's great. I'm not traveling anytime soon. I'll just leave this at the sink and see, you know, how this stacks up next to this. But that's what came in this set. I'll tell you, I was super excited. For me, it was all about these products here. But you know me, I'm a makeup kind of gal. I do love the skincare, but I'm more excited about the makeup, and that's really what kind of prompted me to make this purchase. Thanks so much for watching today and watching me kind of haul and use the new stuff I got during the sale. I will definitely have to get back to you on how these sorts of things are working for me, what's good, what's not, what's going back, what is like grand slam, hit it right out of the park. Thank you for watching, but let me know, are you like making purchases? Have you made purchases? Are you avoiding the sale altogether? Do you have thoughts on any of the products I have here? Maybe you have some insider knowledge because you've had them for a while and you just can't stop using them. Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Thank you for being subscribed. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you again soon. Bye.